I think we should start by reprogramming the mindsets of girls at a young age.
With knowing your worth, you become unapologetic about who you are.
Letting them know they are the queens that they're supposed to be, that they should fight for.
The girls will become unstoppable when they get full control over their own bodies.
For women, listening is one of the key factors that helps them push through whatever they are going through.
There are many factors, but there were many factors before, like education, but nowadays girls are getting more education.
I think we should start by reprogramming the mindsets of girls at a young age. Because you find that issues to do with inequality and the mentalities that adult women have are all because these issues were not addressed when they were young. You find that when they were young, girls were told, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot do this. This manifests when they're actually adults. So I think that we should empower women and girls at a younger age so that when they grow up, they become superwomen.
What I think would make girls unstoppable today is knowing your worth. Because I can't say that girls have not been empowered enough. Girls have been empowered enough, and I feel like at some point it's kind of overshadowing the boy child. But with knowing your worth, you become unapologetic about who you are. With knowing your worth, you feel comfortable in your own skin, and nothing therefore becomes impossible for you. With knowing your worth, the world becomes a bit very clear for you, and you get to feel as good or even better than your male counterpart. With knowing your worth brings out the best version of you, and you end up helping other women or girls in the society just to realize their self-worth, hence becoming unstoppable.
Just letting them know they are the queens that they're supposed to be, that they should fight for anything that they want and not see as if being a girl sets them back from whichever choice that they make, whether it's career, whether it's relationship, business, whatever, whichever kind of thing. Keep fighting just as I am fighting for my own things in life. Fight for your own things in life and don't see as if being a girl sets you back in any way.
I believe that girls will become unstoppable when they get full control over their own bodies. You find that many people who make decisions about girls' bodies and are not even women to begin with, and they make decisions based on a very limited view of how girls act and how girls are. So sometimes you find also when girls ask questions, especially around contraception and menstrual health, it's always such a big deal to find even the right information, because one, they're made to feel ashamed or even embarrassed about asking these questions, and two, there's a misconception that they're asking these questions because they want to go out there and be promiscuous. So I feel like this information should be available in a safe and very open environment where girls can get this information and where they can be able to use such information to make better decisions around their future and be able to reach their full potential.
For the girls in my life, first of all, I am a musician. So every time whenever we sing, I am the director of my choir in church. So every time when we sing, I give the same opportunities to the girls and to the men, regardless of gender. If you sing well, you get a place at the top. If you don't get a place at the top. What I'm trying to do is empowering them so that they understand that whatever they want to do, they can do. Another thing I do is I listen and I help. For women, listening is one of the key factors that helps them push through whatever they're going through. So normally whenever a girl tells me they have a problem, I don't push it off. I take my time, I stop whatever I'm doing, and I listen and I try to help wherever I can. Lastly, I protect whenever I can. Whenever I go out, whenever I'm with my friends, and I know that there's a girl out who probably doesn't have a friend or doesn't have the help that she's requiring, I can maybe protect. I can be with her during the night and then maybe make sure she gets home. When she gets home, I also ask if she's okay and make sure she doesn't drink too much or just doesn't get herself into trouble.
There are many factors, but there were many factors before, like education, but nowadays girls are getting more education, even better than men. But for me, what I see mostly what will put girls forward is the negotiation skills. Even when you go for interviews, you find that men negotiate better and they get what they want. When ladies go for interviews and they negotiate, they don't get what they want. So I think the employers see ladies as people who maybe are not really committed in work in terms of them staying at home, taking care of their kids. So there's still that stereotype that ladies cannot do it all and be like executives or things like that. So for me, I feel like if we can be considered either in negotiating and getting higher roles, then that will make things better.